What's up, YouTube? This is Mr. Charlie Black coming at you with another video for tonight. This one is a video response to the whole Sarah Palin wardrobe thing. Yes, the video is right down there. If you haven't checked it out yet, go ahead and click it. And maybe before you watch this video, just get a little bit of back knowledge. The whole scandal, I guess, around Sarah Palin's wardrobe was that she spent $150,000, or sorry, the campaign spent $150,000 on her and her family to dress them for, I think it was a 2 or 3 month span, and it was like $75,000 at Neiman Marcus. It's freaking 50 grand at Saks Fifth Avenue, I believe, $4,700 in makeup. And then the issue that arose was the makeup artist for Sarah Palin was the highest paid person on the campaign, who made $22,000 in the first 2 weeks of October. This was rolling forward. So everybody's been having their input, how they feel about it, how they feel it affects her. And I think that this is one of those things where you start nitpicking and you almost look as desperate as their campaign does when they try to bring out certain things about Barack Obama, call him an elitist, attach him to people in New York and DC who they feel are uppity. And I think that Sarah Palin brought it on herself when she started talking about how much Barack Obama was an elitist. This is supposed to be a woman that comes from Alaska. She's supposed to be a round the way, girl next door, drip dry type of woman who comes out and she is what she is and you accept her as that. She's supposed to be a straight talker, a maverick of all kinds of sorts, and she's supposed to just get up there and make her speech happen. People are supposed to love her because she can relate to the average Walmart mom or hockey mom. Now I know that this is going to sound a little bizarre to some of you out there that are supporting her. The thing that I did not like about it was, your appeal is that you're just a regular woman. Keep in mind that she was a beauty pageant contestant. That's understandable. She's obviously, a pretty woman on the outside. She knows how to present herself in front of a crowd. She's obviously into fitness. I've seen her exercising, during the campaign trail, just going out for jogs and things and keeping her body in shape, which I think is essential just for every person. I'm trying to get back there too, so more power to her. But her appeal was that she was just a regular woman and that she is not from Washington, D.C. And when we look at this budget that she had for clothes for, I don't care how many people you're dressing, especially, a family of 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 kids and her husband, Todd Palin, it looks more like something out of Washington, D.C. And I'm going to wrap this into a bigger point. I know people are going to get onto my vlog and call me, a leftist, a liberal, whatever. But this is the reality of the situation. For someone who is so excited about not being from Washington, for someone who is so different from Washington and is not all about the Washington, D.C. politics and the games that they play, she sure the hell is excited to get into Washington, D.C. On John McCain's coattails. And if you're going to come out and you're going to say, I'm just this regular old hockey mom, and you're going to drift yourself into stardom overnight because John McCain asked you to, then we're expecting you to be consistent on your message. Now, you call Barack Obama an elitist because, he's really good at speaking and wooing everybody over and no one really pays attention to what he's saying, and that's your personal opinion. And you're supposed to be that hockey mom who, last time I checked, hockey moms are spending so much money on equipment and gas, and, to travel back and forth with their children. They don't have time to go to Neiman Marcus and shop. They don't have time to go to Saks Fifth Avenue and do anything. They don't have time to buy $4,700 in makeup and pay in 2 weeks. Pay a makeup artist $11,000 a week to travel and do makeup for the different stops that she's going to be making. I think that that's what contradicts her. The other part that contradicts her is she lies. she speaks without exactly thinking, and I think that that has a lot of repercussions for her, as we've seen in the past, from the bridge to nowhere up until actually this right here. The unfortunate part is, I think Sarah Palin is, and I know a lot of people think that she's not qualified, and a lot of people think that she doesn't have a brain. I think that Sarah Palin, in her own light, is a very independent woman. She is, a go-getter, a smart woman, a charming woman, and I think that the way that the McCain campaign has handled her and unleashing her to, or releasing her, I should say, to the world and to the media has been very careless and reckless. And now they've left an impression upon the voters out here that she's not capable, she's not qualified, that she is not intelligent. And I don't think that if she had it her way, she would be, out there looking this way. I think this is simply a case of being mishandled by the wrong people who don't have your best interests at hand. And in another campaign, perhaps one coming up with her and, was it Jeb Bush supposedly in 2012, maybe she would, be able to come off as a little bit more savvy and be able to be free in the things that she's doing. They haven't exposed her to the media very much, and the impressions that we've gotten of her have been very poor. The Couric interview, especially, has been frightening. It has been deadening. And I think that if people do not start to see the Sarah Palin with this time that we have left, 9 days, 8 days, whatever, if people don't start to see the real Sarah Palin stand up, it's a shame. It's going to be a real shame when they walk into those booths having this impression of her that she's some kind of crazy woman with no substance. I think that she's qualified enough to be president, or as qualified as any of them. I think that she doesn't have the brain power or the what's the word for it? I want to say world experience. I don't think she's traveled enough, and I don't think that she is as quick-witted and as smoothly rehearsed as a lot of the candidates that you see up here currently, as all of them, Joe Biden, Barack Obama, or John McCain. I think that she really has to go back in for this next 4 years and do some soul searching, and when she's ready to run again, she would definitely be able to present herself in the fashion that she sees fit. But as far as John McCain's campaign, I want to look them in the eye. If anyone of you is watching this video right now and tell you that you've done a very poor job at unleashing her, to the media. I say unleashing only because she called herself a pit bull in lipstick, and that's what you do. You unleash a pit bull, right? So there it is. But YouTubers, this video was just something to just rave about, since I guess everybody was doing, or rant, whatever you want to consider it. I'll be on to more topics later. Maybe not tonight. I'm feeling a little bit tired, but subscribe to me, add me, send me messages, tell me what you want me to talk about. I'll be glad to do it. I do have a few more videos of things that I do want to respond to in the morning, so hopefully I'll be able to do that. Stay tuned, YouTubers.